Okay, let's jump into Cancerian. This is going to be March and April money 2023 and or cross watcher for the fourth house. So you don't have to be a Cancerian. Take this when it resonates as well. Spirit of gratitude, joy, love, and light. Highest possible messages at this time for Cancerian money. This could also involve finance, career, stock, assets, crypto, debt, things of that nature. Let's see what comes out here, Spirit. Guys, as always, feel free to like, share, follow, comment, subscribe, reach out for one-on-one reading, runningontarot.com for all my info, payment methods, links to social media, all that good stuff. Okay, so you got the Ace of Swords here. This is about victory, okay, which is pretty cool to start. This came out a little bit in the Gemini reading. The momentum behind this message of the Ace of Swords in the upright was having to do with not quitting, not throwing in the towel yet in regards to any endeavors that you may have been taking a chance with. Okay, particularly in regards to generating income, things of that nature here. The sword does represent the month, so I could definitely say within the next 30 days you will have a breakthrough. The Tower card came here as well for Gemini, and this is in regards to having some sort of breakthrough, some sort of monetary windfall, some sort of unexpected blessing. The Ace of Swords is known. This is actually a minor arcana version of that kind of unexpected victory, gift from God type energy here, because traditionally it has the Yod imagery of ancient Hebrew, which represent God's gifts, God's blessings, and that's also featured on the Tower card as well. So this is very much so representative of some sort of incoming blessing, some sort of incoming gift, some sort of incoming abundance that you can expect within the next 30 days or so, or even within the month. The Emperor is out here as well. This is an era of being your own boss. This is an era of betting on yourself, okay? Not in regards to not being subservient to anyone else, but more so in regards to going with, the faith that you were blessed with, going with the insight and intuition and trusting yourself and not gaslighting yourself, okay? Because we get enough of that doubt from outside. Why have that, come from within? You see that Devil card there. That's kind of that logic, reason-based brain that says, this is too far-fetched, or, you don't have a vision, you don't have a future, you're obliged here. The World card is incomplete. Okay, the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse here. That's an energy of instability in regards to finances or some sort of living condition or situation. But that could be what's on the table here. And they say it's on over to the fat lady sings. And so I feel as though that this is what's on the board. The Queen of Pentacles, you're battling for your sake of stability, for your sense of being able to thrive to fruition to the capacity and the extent that you're capable of with that Emperor card. The Four of Cups in the reverse is being open and willing for any and all victories, so as to sway the momentum in your favor. Here is how this is coming across. The Ten of Wands in the upright, this is in regards to an end, okay? It may have felt like it's taken everything to get you up to this point, but the end is nigh. The Ten of Wands is about completion. It's about finally putting down the hard work and more of a going with the flow is how I kind of characterize it. The Ace of Swords is that new beginning. Remember, for every end, there's a new beginning. The Seven of Wands is that defensive posture that you feel like you've been having to take, because it's almost as if everybody is... What's up, Jorah? How's it going? I'm just recording for Cancer Money, March and April. It's almost as if everybody's been doubting you or saying that you can't do it, or maybe every bit of you has been doubting yourself because you're still using that linear logic and reason that is reflective of your current status or position or your current environment. But as we know that when it comes to the realm of energy in the field of manifestation, you have to throw out everything that your senses are giving you, and you have to act on faith. And this is what's leading to your expansion, to your success with the Wheel of Fortune in the upright position. Okay, fulfilling this kind of childlike wonder. Okay, we were born with it for a reason until it's editorialized by tradition and or this kind of strict behavior that we've all been indoctrinated with and in. Certainly there's a balance, right? Certainly there's a balance to naivete, but even logic and rationalism has its own naivety baked in, assuming that everyone or that the world is based on a logic and rational place, which we've clearly over the past couple of years have seen that it's not. So you are breaking away from tradition, as a lot of people are, and you are willing to sacrifice a peace of mind so as to manifest your own version of health and abundance. And certainly you've cut ties, certainly you've cut toxic people, made sacrifices, undergone an egoic death to some capacity, to some regard here. But all of that has given you direction. All of that has given you your vision here, so that you can move forth down the road that you've kind of created in your mind's eye, which is devoid of conflict and devoiding of maybe an old traditional way of working. Okay, this is more energy and manifestation based here. Not using logic and reason, and still finding your level, still finding your magnetic equal. And it has nothing to do with the traditional concept of currency or energy or status or anything of this nature. It has everything to do with water finding its level and true north. Okay. It's almost as if you've been holding out for the Empress, for a real true offer that you could sink your teeth into. Yeah, heavy on the manifestation energies here, taking all of the space required to do so. And maybe even at times seemingly playing a fool, but again, that bet is going to pay off. You see the victory card here. This is the Fool card here in this deck. That victory card says it pays off. Okay, in the face of the injustice, in the face of the karmic tides and the cycles and the Wheel of Fortune not being in your favor at this point. But guess what? It's always promised that the energy has to change. The season has to shift. The new has to old, and the old has to be reborn again into the new. And if you stick with your tenets of what you really truly believe at the core foundation of your being, King of Wands, that's it, kindness, compassion, understanding, trust, your own conviction, your own constitution, then at the end of the day, at the end of the game, you will have been proud of how you conducted yourself through thick and thin. Okay? Not many people in this lifetime or in this incarnation can say that. I don't care what century, what decade. You know, a lot of people didn't play the game right, and they suffer tremendously for it karmically. So this is the manifestation of the Star card in the upright. This is the Magician. Okay, pulling in all those higher energies, all those higher stations to tune into, and this is that financial freedom and independence here. Okay. Let's take this incoming call here. All right, I'm going to cut this reading short. Let's roll on over to Leo. How is your board, guys? Peace.